Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dillon Talk Sports. My name is Dillon. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be discussing and re-watching the Cleveland Browns versus the Philadelphia Eagles preseason game, week 2 game. Now, you can probably tell by the title of the video, we had some highs, we had some lows. Cade York, motherfucker, what are you doing? There's primarily three people in general that we're going to be discussing in this video. Cade York, like I said, Anthony Watkins Jr., that boy's a dog. We're going to discuss him. And Dorian Thompson-Robinson, has he already earned basically the backup job for the Cleveland Browns? We're going to get into all this. If you are new here, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of covering the game film. We're going to be rewatching it, showcasing some of the plays for each of the players and some of the other highlights of the game. If you're going to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with Dorian Thompson-Robinson. We're going to do mostly Dorian Thompson-Robinson first drive here of the game. That first drive of the game, it reminded me a lot of Deshaun Watson's first drive of the game whenever he played against the Washington Commanders last week. It was a lot of the quick throws, the easy runs, handoffs, stretches, slant routes, comebacks, little curl routes. It wasn't anything too crazy, but there were a few throws in there that Dorian Thompson-Robinson had to make. Let's go ahead and start off here with the very first play. I'm going to go ahead and showcase his entire drive. John Kelly, I think he's a good running back. He's probably not going to make the team, but there is a play later on that we're going to discuss with John Kelly. Next up, we got a 3rd and 4 here. I was kind of curious to see how Dorian Thompson-Robinson would do, especially with the fact that the Eagles actually had quite a few starters out here. They had Nolan Smith. They had Nakobe Dean. I believe Jalen Carter was out there a little bit. So they had a good amount of their actual guys that are probably going to be on the team week 1 out there. So Dorian Thompson-Robinson got a chance to go up against some possible number ones, and you can see he's remaining calm. He's moving his feet. He's backing up a little bit, trying to get some space, keeps his eyes downfield, sees a window open, first down. This guy's got some potential. Next play, it says 2nd and 14. I believe it was 3rd and 14. They made a typo there, but it was 3rd and 4. It got bumped back to 3rd and 14 for like illegal contact or something stupid like that. But you'll see here, Dorian Thompson-Robinson is able to just remain calm. Shit, I got brought back. Stay calm. Get a nice throw, Cedric Tillman, another great receiver. I love what he's doing. This play here is more for comedic purposes. To me, when I saw this happen on the TV, I kind of jumped up and down and laughed a little bit because take a chance and just look at who catches the ball. Look up here. Who is that? Who's that guy? Is that Schwartzy? Did Anthony Schwartz catch a football? Look at him hanging on to that ball. He's like, I'm not dropping this ball. Anthony Schwartz caught a football. And look at them. They're getting up in his face. They're like, yeah, baby, you caught a football. This play right here was probably my favorite throw of Dorian Thompson-Robinson's the entire game. It wasn't like anything crazy route by the receiver. It was more of just a throw to have the patience to be able to step in there. You know pressure's coming. You're standing. You're waiting for your guy to make his route. You see this little in and out, up and out route. Pressure's coming here. James Hudson got beat. And what does he do? He doesn't scramble right away. He stands in there. He sees his guy one-on-one, puts it up in the most perfect spot it has to be. It's a way the receiver's not able to turn and try to. The only way this corner's going to be able to go over there and get that ball is if he contorted his body in ways I've never seen before. This safety's too late on the ball. Perfect throw. Perfect adjustment by the receiver to go up there and grab that ball. It would have been nice if he would have broken away for a touchdown, but great play otherwise. Another easy play right here. Nothing too crazy. I've ran this play 100 times in Madden. It seems like just one of those little, everybody's just kind of going underneath. The safeties are staying back. The corners and the linebackers are trying to figure out who they're going to take. Dorian Thompson just takes the easy route. This guy's covered. This guy's covered. This guy's going to be taken up by the linebacker. Nothing too hard of a throw right there to make. David Bell does reach out for the first down. They call 4th and inches. I kind of think that was more of a first down if you ask me. I think this guy should have been able to whisper over the ref and say, hey, I think that was a first down. But whatever. 4th and 1. Obviously, I want everybody to understand. 4th and 1, people are going to get mad at some of the play calls you're going to see on 4th and 1s, 3rd and 1s. And they're going to say, why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we doing that? Do you remember when it comes to the regular season, when it's 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 and we really need that yard, most of the time we're going to run out there with a jumbo set. Nick Chubb's going to be in the backfield. And I'm hoping Nick Chubb is a good enough running back that he's going to be the one getting that yard. Like if it's like a 4th and goal on the goal line or a 4th and 1 at center field or something, and it's like to end the game, it's going to be a run to with Chubb. There's nothing to argue there. But getting back to the play, 4th and 1, Didn't do anything crazy. I thought this was amazing by Dorian Thompson-Robinson. It was one of those kind of throws. Everybody's ran this in Madden. It's one of these little fake to the running back. The running back goes here. You have a tight end and another little receiver kind of looping down. This guy's doing a little zigzag and kind of go to the corner. The running back gets taken out. He can't get open. DTR could have waited for his receiver right here, but he's got the ability to just run, go get that first down. Questionable, as a Browns fan, this was a little bit questionable of a late hit. I don't think it was really a late hit in my opinion. Was it the right call? I mean, I don't think so, because it's like right here, what exactly is he supposed to do? Let's move on here to the 1st and goal play. Obviously, everybody's going to look at this play, and we know the outcome. I'll go ahead and show you guys right here. It was a simple little handoff. We got him to jump the first time. Kind of cool, but then we go in, get a little closer. Simple little handoff. John Kelly gets the ball, coughs the ball up. Not pretty, not what we want, but it happened. Now, what do I think we could have done differently? Everybody's looking at this play and they're freaking out and they're saying, what the hell happened? Why is this guy getting the ball? People, you need to look at it in a perspective of what would have happened if this was the regular season. What would have happened in the regular season? You would have had Nick Chubb back here. You would have had Deshaun Watson here, a threat that can throw the ball, that the corners and everybody is not going to be just all crowded up here. You have one-on-one up here. Cedric Tillman, I would have liked maybe to seen him go up for a fade ball. It's only 1st and goal. You can go up for a fade ball, waste a play if you wanted to. Give him a chance against a corner who we don't know who. I don't really know who the corner is, but you would have given him a chance to go up and try to get a ball. But in the regular season, obviously you would have probably put a guy like maybe Amari Cooper or Donovan Peoples-Jones out there. Peoples-Jones would have went out there and just tried to moss him. Amari Cooper could have went out there on a corner, try to get a little shake and bake, go up. It would have been a more favorable matchup. Now, I wasn't really going to show that many defensive players because obviously I'm going to go and shorten it up really quickly. The defense played great. They played awesome in that game yesterday. There wasn't a lot of bad plays from them. Obviously, there's going to be those maybe 3 or 4 plays that it's like you want to have those back. The scoring plays weren't really ideal. But other than that, I think the defense, like I said, they played perfect. They had a really good game, only allowed 18 points. That's what you kind of ask out of a defense. You don't really want to go out there and just expect your defense is going to not allow a single point, obviously. But you kind of want to keep the teams under 17, 20 points. If you can keep them around there, a Super Bowl winning offense should be able to get you at least 24, 27, 30 points, I would hope. But going forward, we have this defensive play here on the first 10, on the goal line. Nothing really is going to happen here. You get a nice little overthrow. That was good. Marcus Mariota is the quarterback, so I don't want to really take anything away from the defense, but it was kind of easy to get this sack. They're going to try to run the ball. It was too easy. A blitz up the middle. The running back has nowhere to go. I want to go over a couple plays here from Anthony Watkins Jr. because, like I said, this guy's got a dog in him, and if he doesn't make an NFL roster, I will be flabbergasted by the whole NFL. I hope the Browns keep him. Even if it's a practice squad member, I think he should honestly make the roster. If we can keep 6 or 7 receivers, I know it's kind of not ideal to do that because generally you're going to have your 4 guys and then maybe like 2 other guys. You don't really push it to 7 guys when it comes to your receivers. But when you watch this guy play, he just has a great mentality when it comes to receiver. Quick little dig, nothing too crazy, but he's able to just go, get the ball, get a first down. He makes it look easy. Next play here, we got Anthony Watkins right up here at the top of the screen. You'll see him kind of go out. It's almost like he's kind of do a cross, and then he just fades back up in the corner. It was almost too easy. Dorian Thompson-Robinson obviously makes an incredible throw. Get it up over that linebacker. Anthony Watkins Jr., I'm telling you, if this man ain't on the Browns roster when the week 1 comes around, we riot. Let's go ahead and move on to the actual touchdown that Anthony Watkins Jr. made. This one was a pretty nasty route, if you ask me. It wasn't exactly a route that's going to win a lot of the times in an actual corner, but in this sense, with a 3rd string, 4th string corner, it helped him out. The throw by Kellen Mond was actually a little bit surprising by me because when I saw that throw, I was like, oh shit, is DTR back in the game? But no, Kellen Mond actually made that throw. A great throw. The corner's looking back on him. A little back shoulder type throw. He did bobble a little bit. It did make me a little scared thinking, oh shit, is this corner going to come over here and just light his ass up? He tried to, but Anthony Watkins Jr., oh my God. And then right there, tell me as a Browns fan, you didn't get scared right there. We all had some PTS flashbacks of the Kansas City Chiefs playoff game right there. He knocked that ball out, and I know everybody in their mama was all looking at this saying, please tell me he crossed the goal line before they hit that ball out of his hand. And let's go ahead and move on to the very last thing. The one that it was going so beautifully, and then it just fucking compoppled. I don't even know what a word to use. This man, Cade York, is just one of the most confusing kickers in the NFL. We start off here. He goes in, and almost look at the holder. It's almost like he's looking at Cade, just saying like, dude, you sure you're ready? You sure? Because if you miss this, you better get ready for some pitchforks. But he gets him ready. Cade's ready. The snap, the hold, and it went through. I'm pretty sure even Joe Thomas on the broadcast when I was watching the game, he was telling the announcer saying like, did Angel just come down from the heavens and praise Cade York for a couple seconds? Let's look at one of the other kicks that Cade York attempted. This one here is about 43 yards. You'll see here, I'm trying to almost watch what the holder is doing, because there has been some people saying it's the holder's fault. Apparently, when you look at stats, whenever it comes to Bojorquez holding for kickers don't really have that good of a field goal percentage. And I'm trying to look at what he's doing whenever he's holding the ball. Like, it looks like he's not really doing anything special. There is times where right here, you look at Cade's body, he looks like he's got like this weird off-put stance, and you see right there, that ball, it hooked, and I swear to God, I thought that was going to miss. But you can see the way he's leaning. It looks like he's not getting a straight up and down parallel line to where whenever he kicks it, in his mind, he's kicking it in the way he wants it to go, but his body is so contorted, he's not kicking it the way it should go. Let's go ahead and go on to the next field goal that Cade York took, the possible game-winning field goal. I almost don't want to watch it again because it hurt whenever I first watched it. But you see, once again, Bojorquez, he's looking. He's asking Cade, like, you good? You ready? We set? Bojorquez calls for the snap. And what is he doing that's right here? Like, it looks like his foot is straight with the goalpost. He's not hooked at all. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a kicker. I've never been a kicker. So I don't know what the whole dynamics of what you need to do in your routine of as you step up and when your foot needs to be placed, how you need to have your body angled. But something tells me something he's doing, he ain't doing right with right here. I need somebody to like go through and figure out what is he doing right here that he wasn't doing or that he was doing back then. Like, what's the difference between this kick and the kicks that he made? But we watch the rest of the kick and you'll see right there, it just like, it almost has like a donkey hook, if that's even a word. It looks like it's going through. It looks like it's coming through, and then it just kind of wobbles its way right out of there. Now, the thing that made it worse was they didn't show here in the highlights. Cade had 2 chances. That was the second miss. The first miss, when it was in the air, the ball actually went. They were over. He actually kicked it, and it went up, and then it kind of went off to the right. This kick, he just hooked it right off the left post, which sucks more. But other than that, that's all I got to discuss for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of film breakdown, diagnosing the Cleveland Browns, how they played against the Eagles. Do I think there's always room for improvement? Every single game, there's always room for improvement. Nobody plays a perfect game, even if you think, yeah, we beat them 43-0. Why did that team get a couple first downs? A couple of things I will take away from this game, like I said. Cade York, your leash, man, it's razor fucking thin. I think they still need to get another kicker in there. Even if you're not planning on keeping the other kicker and you're still going with Cade, just get somebody in there so he can compete with Cade and make Cade understand, okay, I need to get my ass moving here, and just make it to where Cade gets a kick in the first half, maybe 2 in the first half, this guy gets the kicks in the second half, and we see how they do. For all we know, we could have, I don't even think we need a top dog kicker. I've seen some average kickers in the league that could just go out there and they can boot some easy 40, 45 yarders. That's all we need. So if you went on to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like. It's always appreciated if you do so. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Subscribe button, it's somewhere right here. It's free. It costs nothing. If you're enjoying the content I'm posting here, you're a Cleveland Browns fan, maybe you're a fan of NBA, MLB, you're a Guardians or Cavaliers fan, I post that stuff too, or just anything sports related. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified the second I post. If you want to see anything specific or want me to talk about anything specific, comment down below so I know what to kind of discuss. If you like a different kind of content whenever it comes to maybe like comedy stuff or just anything interesting, fun stuff, I do have TikTok, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, the link is down there. But without further ado, this has been Dillon Talk Sports. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.